Hey there Xbox fans, Darth Carnivorous here and welcome back to another epic Xbox video. And today guys I'm going to show off something that I've wanted for a very long time, and yeah, throughout the years on this channel you're going to realise that I say that quite a lot, but then again there is a lot of things that I still want, and I'll let you guys know how much I really wanted this thing. Now I wanted to get this thing last year, and the thing is though, they sold out rather quickly, so they've finally got a new batch in. So I can't really remember the name of the site, 8-bit something. They obviously sell them. People on eBay are selling them as well, which is not too bad because it seems a bit pricey on eBay, but it's technically just a £1 more or $1 more, you know, than you usually pay off of the actual official site. So I don't really mind that. Plus I got 48-hour shipping, so came to me in 2 days. Perfect. So this is the Xbox, the original Xbox, as you can see it's playing right now, Hunter controller. So this is a wireless controller, it's 2.4 gigahertz, so it does come with a dongle to plug into the controller port. And yeah, so let's get a better angle and we can show off this bad boy. Okay, so here we go. So usually when you get something like this delivered, you usually get a parcel, you get a little box, whatever else. And this is the box that I got here. So it's just a plain white box, but when you open it up, you do get this nice little sort of Retro Fighters decal. You can see there's an Xbox decal there. Looks like it's Ryu, and I'm not really sure who that's supposed to be. You can see some Xbox controllers here as well. It says loading up the very top there. Sorry about the bad lighting, guys. And yeah, so it comes in this nifty little box here. Let's put that to one side. And let's get the flashlight on. There we are. Now we can see. Yeah, so this is what it looks like, and it's a really nice controller. As you can see, Hunter wireless gamepad for use with Xbox, Switch, PC. Okay, so that's on the top. That's underneath. That's at the side, which is obviously that way. And this side here just says Retro Fighters. That's pretty much it. And the back, 2.4 gigahertz wireless technology, compatible with original Xbox, Switch, PC, pressure sensitive buttons, Hall effect, analog sticks and triggers, which is good so you don't get any drift on these things. Black and white shoulder buttons. Now I'll explain what that means in a moment, okay? Premium texturized grip, I'll explain what that is as well. USB-C charging, accurate D-pad, and wireless rumble. So yeah, that's the box there, and this is the thing itself. Now I have put on these little thumb caps, so obviously if you want to see what the thumb caps look like without it, that's what they look like. Whereas I have these ones to just provide, for me, the the thing is though guys, I've been using these grips for years now, and the thing is though, like I can't actually play without them. Like if I started playing using a controller without the grips, then I could easily, you know, adapt it. But see, if I was to take these off and try and use it, it would just annoy me, and I'll be like, I need that extra bit of grip, because these little nubs do catch onto your thumb skin, and they do provide a bit more grip. So anyway, yeah, so you get 2 analog sticks as you would expect. You get white and black buttons, A, B, Y, X. You get back, or well, menu, or whatever these Xbox buttons are. You've got the other button here with the three lines, and this is the power on the controller. As you can see, there's I don't know, it's kind of hard to see, but you can see there's little 4 LEDs. So you know, it's obviously, you put it on, it's an assigned controller, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Up the top here we've got a USB-C for charging. You've got these lovely triggers which have got texturized grips, so that's what was mentioned about that. You've got LB and RB as well, and on the back, the only thing that's on the back really is this sync button. Now if you get this one brand new, guys, it took me a few minutes to actually get this thing set up, because I couldn't for the life of me think of how I thought it would automatically connect, just like the other one I've got. I've not actually got it, I should have dug it out for this video, but I do have a Mad Catz wireless controller, which I've been using for years. I swear by it, it's a fantastic controller. Even though the Logitech one is supposed to be far superior, I haven't actually got that one yet, and it's quite expensive. But then again, guys, because I've got this, I don't really need it. So I was going to do that for comparison, so anyway. Yeah, so when you plug in the dongle, you'll see, I don't know if you can actually see that little blinking red light there. So yeah, that is actually looking, obviously, for this controller. If you turn on the controller, the front light here will just start blinking. That's it. Until you sync it with the dongle, so it doesn't automatically sync. So you have to hold this button in for a few seconds, and then obviously this will start blinking even faster, and then it will automatically connect to the dongle. So that's the best way to do it. And yeah, this thing is great. I mean, the sticks are fantastic. These are like modern day sticks you would get. So when you buy yourself an Xbox Series S, Series X, if you buy yourself a PS5, buy yourself a Nintendo Switch Pro controller, you get similar feeling with the sticks. The sticks they're not too loose, they're not too tight, they're just perfect. The buttons themselves as well, they have good travel as well. They don't feel like they're going to stick or nothing like that. They've got nice clicky action as well. The shoulder buttons as well, very nice. Oh, I love them. It's an absolutely fantastic controller. So you can easily compare this to, say, an Xbox Series S, Series X controller. So if you're one of those sort of users like my good self, I do have a Series S right there. It's actually underneath there. I'm not playing it at the moment, so that's why it's right there, because I don't want to let the dust gather on top of it, you know, and especially because the fan's on top of there as well. Actually, you know what, guys, I will do a quick comparison of get this out of the way, an Xbox Series S controller. So there we go. And in my big box of tricks, so this is where I keep most of my handhelds and my controller as well. So I actually bought this case from eBay for, I think it was £8, and this is an Xbox Elite controller case. Nothing in it, no accessories, nothing, just the box itself, but I use it to keep my Xbox Series S controller in, just to keep it dust free and whatever else. Yeah, and yeah, I do have thumb caps on these ones as well, so the sticks do feel similar, the buttons do feel similar as well. The D-pad is slightly different because you do have these sort of angular parts at the corner here, but yeah, they do look really good. So you do get that same sort of familiar feeling. As you can see, the shoulder buttons and that are just pretty much the same. If you're probably wondering why I've got two USB-C ports on this one, mainly because the Xbox controllers don't have internal batteries. So this one here is a Venom pack I've got here that lasts actually a long time. So you have to charge this bad boy up. This is a separate battery. But yeah, so enough of that, because we're not here to talk about that, we're here to talk about this. So yeah, the similarities are really good. And I've been using the controller for, I think, about 3 days. So I've been trying a whole host of, you know, different Xbox games. I've tried Halo Combat Evolved, Kingdom Under Fire, Alien vs Predator Extinction, Predator Concrete Jungle. Yeah, I've been in a sort of Alien and Predator mood, so I wanted to fire up the old Xbox. But I wanted to get one of these before they actually sold out again. There's a possibility they may not sell out again because they might be, you know, supply and demand. You know, they may have more nowadays. Obviously, they're a lot easier to get, but at the same time, I was still in that sort of itch to play an Xbox game, an original Xbox game. You know, games like Predator Concrete Jungle and, you know, games like that. Games that you couldn't really play on modern consoles. Yes, you can play Halo Combat Evolved on Xbox Series X, S, Xbox One, PC as well. But even though I've got a Lenovo Legion Go, I've got an Asus ROG Ally, I've got a GPD Win Max 4. You know, I still wanted to play the original game, even though the original game isn't in high definition. It's you know, a locked 30 frames per second. I don't really care. I still wanted to play it. So anyway, yeah. So this thing is well worth the money. So I paid £53 for this in total, and that was including shipping. So it was like £1 more than the 8-bit whatever website. And I couldn't be happier. I really couldn't be. Now, the only one thing, and it's only the one thing that I find an issue with this controller, it's nothing to do with any games, it's nothing to do with playing games, nothing to do with any buttons, sticks, D-pad, triggers, bumpers, anything like that. It's nothing to do with that. Now, my Xbox original is modded, okay? So I have you know, like probably 80% of the Xbox library installed onto a 2 TB hard drive as an internal one. And I've got about 16,000 ROMs as well, so I have all the classic arcade games, Super Nintendo, and etc. etc. But the only thing that I've noticed is when I boot my Xbox up, it plays music from the start, which is great. So I use my Xbox a lot as a music player because I have a lot of tracks on there. Now, if this thing is turned off, but the dongle is flashing, it's obviously searching for that, it will skip some of the song. Now, you can use the right stick if you're familiar with XBMC for gamers or whatever else that they use. You'll be familiar with using the right analog stick as turning the volume up, turning the volume down, seeking through the song, seeking back through the song, or seeking forward, seeking back. You'll be familiar with that, and it keeps doing that as if, even though the controller's off, I don't really know why it does it. It's a weird one. Once the controller's on, it doesn't do it. I don't really know if that's just an issue that they've done. It's a minor issue, guys. I would just unplug the dongle if I wanted to just straight up listen to music. But yeah, that's the only thing I can find wrong with this thing. Now, yeah, it's really good. I've not really tested the battery life as much. I've only had to charge it once, and I've played a good few games for a couple of hours. So I've probably, in total, I've probably played about maybe, I don't know, 3 hours of gameplay so far. And obviously there's no sign of this thing dying anytime soon. So yeah. Now, there's nothing really more I can say, but what I'm going to do is, guys, I'm going to show some gameplay, some good old stuff off of the classic original Xbox. I do love this console, really do. So, give me a moment, guys. I'm just going to set the camera angle up, and here we go. Okay, so I had it perfect there, and it just started moving. Get down there, boy. And oh my god. These damn selfie stick guys, that's what I use for the camera angles. Anyway, let's just get this perfect, and there we go. That will do. So yeah, you just press the long button at the bottom, that will turn the controller on. It comes on really quick, and there we go. So let's see, and there we go. So that should do it. Let's get some music up. Yeah, so let's see what we can fire up. So these are all my favourite games, and yeah, let's just fire up Halo. I mean, this is an absolute classic of a game. By the way, guys, if you were curious to know, the controller does not fit in the Xbox Elite controller case. I tried, just in case you're curious. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, really nice. Actually, you know what, guys? I'm going to make it a bit better for you. There we go, just so it gets a bit more personal, so you can see me actually using the controller. Ah, damn. Now, I'm playing this game on Legendary, so yeah, I'll probably get my ass handed to me quite quickly. Ah, shit. Damn, that was a waste. So yeah, like I said, guys, you can use, well, if you press the white button, as you can see, the torch comes up, so I'm just pressing the white one, torch comes up. If you press LB, it's the same thing. So it does take a few, a little bit to actually get used to that, obviously, using the actual buttons as the white and black buttons, but it does work, because if you emulate games on an Xbox, like, Series console, Xbox, an Xbox One, Xbox Series console, you're playing obviously an Xbox game, it will actually be forced to, there's no black and white buttons on an Xbox Series controller. Ah, shit. So you have to use the LB and RB, so it's the same thing. So if you're used to that sort of thing, you'll get used to this thing in no time. And I'm going to die. Oh well. Yeah, you've seen that one there, so I'll just do a quick reset, and I'll see you guys in a sec. Okay, so I'll fire up possibly, for me, the best racing game ever. Yes, this is an arcade racing game, guys. It's not obviously your simulators like your Forza or Forza, whatever you call it, Gran Turismo, games like that. And I do love these games. I do prefer the Xbox 360 version, it's probably my favourite, but I do like this version a lot. Okay. Let's have some fun, shall we? Traffic. No, that one sucks. Return of the Semi. There we go. Let's pick my favourite colour. Well, it's not my favourite colour, but I do like orange on a car. I just think orange looks so cool. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, there we go. Now the funny thing about this game is, when you're doing road rage, the cars that you're racing against, if you get too far ahead, they will appear in front of you, you know. Oh, nice. That was a psych out. Oh. Huh. You know something, that's actually happened quite a few times. That's not a surprise or anything, you know. Oh, they took me out. Damn. I gotta admit though, these games are just so good. I just wish they would make more. Like, I know probably the most recent one, the most one you can probably easily get in modern systems is Dangerous Driving, but it just doesn't feel. Oh shit! It just doesn't feel as good to me. Then again, I've only played it the one time, so maybe it's something I need to revisit in the future. Oh, yes. Oh, a signature takedown. Nice. There we go. There's another one. Oh, you'll see this game goes so fast, honestly. You just. Damn. Let's see if I can get one of these guys. Nah, damn, I was going to do a crash breaker there. That's one of the good things about it. You can actually, there you go, you can knock the traffic. If you go into the traffic from behind, you can knock it into your opponent, which is fun. It's fun, it's very, very satisfying. Oh my god, that. Oh shit. Man, that music is absolutely awful. Ah, damage critical, so I'm going to take at least one, maybe two hits. Yay, got a gold medal. Let's see if I can get a couple more just before I, kick the bucket. Oh yes, I got him. Oh shit, shit. Oh, this is yes. Well, this is something from Alan Wake. This stage. That's the one thing this game introduced as well, with shortcuts. Damn. Hey, that was not too bad, guys, eh? I've not played this game in quite some time, so that was good. There we go, 21 takedowns, gold medal, new event unlocked. yeah, so the Burnout games, well, Burnout, Blur, Split Second, those are like my top 3 favourite racing games. Award for doing a vertical takedown. Yes, that's the thing, guys, you can't actually skip these things. There we go. Yeah, guys, before I forget, actually, inside the box, which I actually forgot to do a proper unboxing, you get the controller, you get the dongle, you get a USB-C cable. And you also, well, the USB-C cable comes separate, but in this little white box here, you get the dongle, but you also get, I remember when I opened this up, I could hear something else rolling about inside of it, and I thought, what the hell is that? Because sometimes retro fighters give you like little keychains, little keyrings and things like that, but this is actually a USB-C to connect to Switch or to connect to, what do you call it, PC. So yeah, that's pretty cool they actually added that. What they obviously should have, because it's not Bluetooth, it's only wireless, so that's the only way you can do it, but you know, at least you'll get better or less latency or delays when you're, you know, doing it through there. So, on to the next game. Okay, so we've done a little bit of racing, a little bit of shooting. Now, we're going to do a little bit of fighting. And one of the prettiest, still to this day, one of the prettiest fighting games ever made, and that is Dead or Alive 3. Now, when I first got my Xbox, you know, back in 2002, I got Halo with it, because I played Halo in a kiosk, and that made me really want the console. And I got Dead or Alive 3 because I loved Dead or Alive 2 on Dreamcast, and then I got it on PlayStation 2 because PlayStation 2 added, you know, cutscenes and story mode and things like that to it. So that was actually one of the first games I ever got from my PS2 was Dead or Alive 2 Hardcore. Absolutely love it. But this game here, just, when I first played this game, I mean, look at this game, I'll just let this demo, this little opening demo speak for itself, guys. Look how amazing this game looks. I mean, to this day, look how amazing this game looks. And yes, you can play this one on your Xbox Series X console. I mean, this game runs at full 60 FPS, absolutely beautiful. You've got, as you can see, you've got sort of destructible environments. Weirdly enough, the American version has, what is that, Aerosmith? I don't know what the song's called, but obviously it's Aerosmith that's playing. Whereas in the UK version doesn't have this opening, weirdly enough. I think in the UK one it just goes to this, like the start screen, but I mean look at that, guys, that is almost photorealistic, even for today's standards. That just looks incredible, you know. Right, okay, so we'll do a little bit of survival mode. Shingara battle, go my main man Hayabusa. And let's see how many KOs I can get. Yeah, just to clarify, guys, yes, you can do a decent Hadouken with this D-pad. So if you're like me, you grew up, if you grew up playing, what do you call it? Playing Super Nintendo, and you're basically a D-pad fighter, a D-pad kid, then you know you'll definitely be able to pull off Hadouken, Shoryukens, Tatsumaki, Senpukakis, no problem whatsoever with this D-pad. Damn it, again. He always does that sort of slow but really, really, you know, damaging hits. Yeah. So the thing is though, guys, anything's better than the Xbox original controller D-pad. Not the S controller, but the Duke, however you want to pronounce it. Obviously, saying Duke well, saying Duke in, you know, the sort of British language, Scottish, English, whatever, they say Duke like as if it's like a jukebox. So they say it with a, even though they mean D, they're saying it with a J or J. Oh shit! I need to pay more attention. But I do got to admit, guys, I do love the Duke controller because I've got really big hands, so it's a bigger controller for me is better, you know. Whereas this controller's fine. It's not too small, it's not too big, you know. Got 4 wins there, guys, because I wasn't really paying attention, but you know, you get the idea. But yeah, this game is fucking beautiful, honestly. And the good thing on the original Xbox is you get the Dead or Alive trilogy, so you get Dead or Alive 1, which is just a port of the arcade version, I'm sure. Dead or Alive 2 Ultimate, which is a, you know, sort of remade version of Dead or Alive 2, but with the Dead or Alive 3 engine, and this is my favourite stage. I love this stage, I really do. It just looks so amazing. You know what, I'm going to actually I'm going to watch mode and just go to that and get Hayabusa in there as well, and Hayate. There we go, and there it is, Forest. There we go. So I'll talk over this little video for you guys, and you just kind of watch and see how nice the camera angles are and just how nice this stage actually looks. It looks so good, honestly. You know, wait, man, I thought this was something from Shenmue. Anyway, yeah, these games are great. So, yeah, I would give this controller definitely a 9 out of 10. I've gave it a 10 out of 10, but because it interferes with my music, that kind of puts me off. It's not nothing to do with the controller. It's obviously to do with the dongle, which sucks. So fair enough. Nothing's perfect these days. There's a lot of things. Even when you get, you know, these controls, there is, you know, issues. There's always like minor issues or things that, you know, I mean, like I do have an N64. I've got an EverDrive cart with it, and I do have a couple of Retro Fighters N64 controllers. They're wired. I actually just got one today. It's a wireless one, so I thought I would get it while I had the chance. And it comes with a dongle as well, so it's 2.4 gigahertz, which is great. But the ones that I bought before, I bought a Tribute 64 one. I can't remember the name of the brand name, but I got the Tribute 64 a few weeks ago, and the thing is always getting really bad stick drifting. So playing something like Majora's Mask, or playing like WWF No Mercy, or even playing anything just like a normal game like Mario, you would just start to kind of, you know, if you remember, Mario will, you know, if you slightly hold the stick, you can kind of tiptoe past the piranha plants. He would just do that constantly. In Majora's Mask, you would constantly kind of jitter forward, and then when you get into the main menu, it would just start pressing all random buttons, and it would just start selecting all the items, go to the next screen, select all the items, go to the next screen, you know, it goes on and on. I got that one returned, got my money back, and I decided to put it towards the Brawl 64. Tested it today, set the N64 up, played a few games, plays absolutely perfect, plays like a dream, just like this one, plays like an absolute dream. So yeah, I couldn't be more happy with that, because when you're playing these newer or older consoles with like newer hardware, it's really, really good, it's really refreshing, because I mean, this system here is running through component cable, so it can go up to 1080i if I like, but I keep it at 720p, that's the sweet spot. And you can see how good this game looks. I mean, this looks even better in person than it does on camera. And all the games on Xbox do. Obviously, some games support 480i, 480p, 576p, 720p, 1080i. There's only a few games that support 1080i, and I think off of the top of my head, Enter the Matrix is one, and I can't really remember the other ones. I don't know, but that's, you know, it's really, really good, that, especially for these older consoles. I mean, you think of how, you know, how far ahead they were with resolutions like that when TVs, you know, at the time couldn't really go up that high, but then eventually they actually did quite quick, you know. If you guys remember when new technology comes out with new TVs, DVD players, Blu-ray players, they were stupidly expensive. Now they're buttons. It's crazy how the prices go down so fast, you know. But anyway guys, that's it for the end of this video. I do hope you enjoyed this one. So this has been my sort of subtle review of the Retro Fighters Hunter for the original Xbox. Now if you're an original Xbox fan, you love to play on the original Xbox, but you're fed up of playing on your kind of worn out controller, or you're fed up of that wire that's always in the way. Maybe your dog's tripping over it, maybe your kids are tripping over it, maybe you're tripping over it yourself. Get one of these, because there's no input latency, there's no lag, no nothing. I've just obviously demonstrated that. And yeah, but actually funny enough, it was actually my friend who, you know, told me that he ordered one, and I said, I never knew they were actually back in stock. You should have told me. He's like, well, I'm telling you now, they're back in stock. So I thought, right, okay, I'll order one. Got one ordered. But he said that as soon as he turned his on, he had stick drift. But then he just, I think there's a little reset button, a wee reset pin somewhere on it. And I think he said he'd done that. And he's not had it ever since. So that's really good. I haven't had any stick drift on this one whatsoever. But my Mad Catz one does have stick drift on the left stick, going over to the left side. But you just, when you're playing the game, you just kind of, just go like that, it kind of puts it back into place. So anyway guys, like I said, that's it for the end of this video. I do hope you enjoyed it. So yeah, this is definitely worth getting. So if you enjoyed this video, smash the like button, throw me your devil horns. Also, let me know in the comments down below, what's your favourite Xbox game? Because I'm sure you guys have got a favourite Xbox game. Even tell me what your favourite Xbox exclusive game is, one you can't play on anything else, you know, because obviously with your new Xbox consoles, you're bound to play a lot of exclusives, you know. And yeah, so like I said guys, if you like this video, smash, throw, subscribe to my channel, and sayonara.